Hello everyone and welcome to episode 10 of Nick's Big Road Trip. We're in southeastern Utah today. We're going to get things started by going to a couple of the national parks, Arches and Canyonlands. What is that, Jordan?
Arch.
So today was Arches and Canyonlands. We spent most of the time in Arches. Or no, the opposite. We spent most of the time in Canyonlands. It was pretty cool. Big Grand Canyon. I got pretty badly burnt. Then we went to Arches, and it was the first time that I really just felt sickened by a national park. We barely even got out of the car. We went and looked at one arch just because it was so ridiculously busy. But we moved on to Capitol Reef, and we're just outside of Capitol Reef. We found this great little site that's right next to a river. It's gorgeous, frankly.
It's very scenic, very peaceful campsite.
We're gonna have a nice night's sleep here. But yeah, I've never been to Capitol Reef before, so we're gonna check that out tomorrow. Hopefully it's pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, please vote in the comments whose marshmallow is better. So we spent the morning in Capitol Reef National Park, which was pretty cool. We walked down a big gorge. We were promised shrimp. Supposedly there's shrimp living in these big things called the tanks. And of course we get to the end, and they're dusty and dry, nary a shrimp.
Only humans were there.
We drove over here to Bryce Canyon. That's where we're gonna be for the rest of the day. But unfortunately, Jordan is feeling a little bit under the weather. Maybe due to a bone-related disease, I don't know.
Probably allergies. Hopefully not bone. Got boned. I feel it in my bones.
Could be related to the hundreds of bones you played with. I don't know.
It's worth every second of it though.
Okay, so Zion was beautiful, but it was also a total nightmare. In order to get anywhere, you had to go on these boiling hot little buses, and to make matters worse, the entire park was totally packed. Pretty much every hike we went on looked like this.
He has it, but nobody else does. He has it.
The squirrel, what would you say the squirrel is? I'd say this is at least 2.5 feet tall.
The bench is at least 4 feet high, so.
I think the bench is about 5 feet. So the squirrel's about 3 feet tall. Alright, so after we left Zion yesterday, we were just so burnt out from the insane crowds that we decided we should probably get a motel. Also, we hadn't bathed in 6 days, so things were starting to get really unpleasant. Leave it at that.
I smelled good.
Today, we're heading south to the north rim of the Grand Canyon, which is apparently way more remote, way less people visit it.
Welcome to Pear Talk with Jordan, presented by Great Value Pear Halves. I want to talk about some of my favorite memories on the trip so far. For me, it's got to be finding them bones. When I found them bones, Nick was sitting in the car. I couldn't tell if he was sulking, but I said, I got to show Nick these. So I brought them back, and sure enough, he could not comprehend them bones. Thank you for joining me on Pear Talk with Jordan.